is real. It's contained within an app. Put your feet up and watch Peking duck appear with just a tap.
Magic is pizza. Taco.
Tabloid fish and chips. Shish kebab. Vindaloo.
And spicy crispy chicken strips.
Download the Just Eat app and order food for delivery.
Is back. JR Production presents the third annual Choir Fest featuring Deborah Barnes, Unified Praise, Total Praise number 2, Vanessa Rory, The Cleanup Boys and New Zion, Vivian Moore and Youthful Worship, Smithfield Adult Choir, House of Deliverance Praise Team. It all takes place on Sunday, February the 4th at the Marlboro Civic Center, 106 Clyde Street in Bennettsville. Tickets on sale now. Advance tickets are $10, at the door $15. Children 6 to 12, $5. Doors open at 3, show times at 4 on Sunday, February the 4th. Ticket info, James McDuffie at 843-862-1444 or stop by Praise and Faith in Sherrall, 843-537-6591 or Gospel Music Store in Laurinburg, 910-276-0918. It's the third annual Choir Fest, presented by JR Production, Sunday, February the 4th at the Marlboro Civic Center, 106 Clyde Street in Bennettsville. Get your tickets now because you don't want to miss the third annual Choir Fest.
All right, y'all. Hey, everyone, and welcome back to Who's Who Blog Talk Radio interviews with Miss Koko Bowden. Oh, yeah, I was kind of screwed up there for a little bit, but shout out to my sponsor, J&R Productions, all the way from Bennettsville, South Carolina, for this interview here. And, y'all, I got on the line with me Azaria. I hope I'm saying her name right. If I'm not, I'm going to find out in just a second. Let me buzz her in, y'all.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing just fine, thank you. And, yes, you are saying my name right. It's Azaria.
All right. Yes. All right. So welcome to Who's Who Blog Talk Radio interviews, the place, where we just let everybody be themselves and, tell us who you are and all that stuff. So go ahead and tell us who you are and what it is that you do.
My name is Azaria. I am a worshiper. I am a singer. I am a singer-songwriter, and I actually just released my first EP in December called Outside the Box, and I am very proud of this project. It has definitely been a process.
Awesome. So how did you come up with Outside of the Box?
Honestly, as I was putting all the songs together, I never really had a title for the CD, but I realized that all of the different sounds and things that God was giving me, it came out just completely different. It was outside the box. It was not, the norm. It's not everything you're hearing on the radio right now, and it's nothing that I just came up with on my own. These were all like songs and lyrics and things that God gave me either through dream or He would just put a tune in my heart, and I would just begin to sing it. Never heard it, and I would just bring it to my engineer, and he'd be like, "Well, that's different." and it just hit me. I was just like, outside the box. Everything that I've put together was outside the box.
That's awesome. So have you always had a love for music?
Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh. I've been singing since I can remember. I think since I was about 9 years old.
Wow, that's awesome right there. So I saw in your bio where you were originally born in Germany.
That's correct. Yes, ma'am.
So do you use some of the German roots in some of your songs and stuff?
Oh, no. I actually was only there until I was 1, and we moved back here to Kentucky, and that's where my dad retired in the military.
Oh, okay. So who influences you right now as far as in the music industry? I saw where you liked it a whole lot of different people. So who's the one artist right now that you're just like, whenever I'm in trouble or I'm sad, this is who I'm running to?
I would have to say Tamala Mann. It's just something about the anointing and the power that she gives when she sings, and she takes me right there every time.
Awesome. So I also saw that you was on The Voice. Was you on The Voice?
Yeah, I actually I auditioned for them a few years back, and I made it to their second round auditions. And I think I was maybe 19 years old, and they had a camera. And the minute that I seen the camera, I locked up, forgot the words to the song, and so of course I didn't get a call back then, but I haven't stopped, going after it. And if they told me yes once, I'm sure they could tell me yes again.
Wow. So why do you think you froze up?
I've never been used to just having a camera, and they were just standing there, and the camera was behind them, and I'm sure that that was just a test just to see how I would react, and that was my first time doing something like that. But since then, I have gained a lot of experience, and cameras don't really bother me as much anymore.
Wow. So what are some of the experiences, since you have been on your journey, that you can share with us and share with someone that may be trying to get into the music business themselves?
Honestly, I would just say follow God, because I'm still in the very beginning stages of my journey, and it wasn't until I started doing what God wanted me to do, because I was trying to do it my way. I was trying to just go off. I wanted to sing R&B. I wanted to do whatever Azaria wanted to do, but I had to lay myself down, lay myself aside, and I had to let God take control. And the minute that He took control, that's when things started falling into place. And I've known, my uncle is actually my engineer, Danny Freeman, with Highly Favored Productions, and I've known he's done music forever. I never went his way. I just wanted to try everything on my way. And if you have someone who actually has a heart for God, who actually really wants, or someone who wants to do what it is that God is doing and wants to be able to minister through music, then I would say, get with that person or those people and begin to just do whatever it is that God placed on your heart, because we have a purpose. God put a gift in all of us for us to do something, and it's not there just to sit and be idle. And so, that's what I was doing. My gift was just sitting idle until I had to let God activate that. And that's when He started thrusting me forward, and opportunities started opening up, and doors started opening, and I started meeting people that I never thought I'd meet.
Wow. Girl, you off the chain, and I can't say. You have a very beautiful, anointed, angelic voice. It's like one of those voices that's like, it's kind of old school with some new school in it, and it really just opens your heart out. And I saw a clip of you on Facebook where you were singing I'm Still Holding On at the opening for
yes.
the shelter, Hearts of Hope homeless shelter.
Yes,
I saw that
right.
and I was like, wow. What was that moment like for you to even just stand there and sing that? Because when you sung that, I felt that. I felt it.
Oh my gosh, my aunt, the pastor of my church, who is the one who started the homeless shelter, that has been a dream of hers for 10 years, and I've been there every step of the way. I've seen the people who said, I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna make sure I stand here to the end of it, and I'm gonna help. And those same people, you see now, they're nowhere to be found, and so knowing that song is her testimony, and I know I don't know every single thing that she went through, but I walked with her through it. You see what I'm saying? Being, a part of that church. So when it said, though I've been talked about and I've been criticized, I had to wipe many tears from my eyes. And I know she has been through things, yet she stood strong. She still held on, and she still was able to stand in front and guide each one of us every Sunday. And I don't know how she did it. That woman, I really do look to her. She is a true exemplary example of faith and really holding on to a dream or a vision that God places in you.
Well, definitely thank God for women like your Tawanda, who has a vision and sees it through no matter how long it takes it. I think that's where a lot of artists mess up at, is when they try to rush God and they don't go through the process. And when you experience that process and you're taking step by step, that's creating a beautiful thing. That's creating endurance. That's securing you right there. The more you trust God, it's secured. So how did you come up with your song, I will always love you?
Honestly, it's I laugh at it because it was the most random thing. I was brushing my teeth, and I'm listening to Pandora, and I don't know what song was on, and I heard a lady do some kind of run, and so I liked it. I'm brushing my teeth, so I tried to redo this run, and before you know it, I went in a completely different direction. I don't know. I tried to copy her, didn't do right. But what I did, it was like, okay, I kind of like that. And then it was just like all of a sudden God just started giving me words. I started hearing instruments, and I started I'm like trying to write all of it down. It was just coming so quickly. And the crazy part was that amongst all the things that I was hearing, I heard a lead guitar. And I'm like, God, I don't know anybody who plays a lead guitar. But, I didn't think nothing of it. I brought the idea to my uncle the same day. And he said, you have got to be kidding me. I'm like, what's up? He says, we just found a lead guitar player. And he let me hear something that he had just worked on, and I about fell out. I was like, what? Wow. I was like, are you kidding me? And that's how I knew it was nobody but God. And the minute that we started working on the song, I heard God say, single. That was my first single, and I wanted something a little more upbeat, but God's continuously reminding me that I am a worshiper, and he wanted the first song that I placed out there to be worship.
Wow. Well, it certainly works for me because when I heard it, I was like, oh, my God, this is going to fit so good in my Midnight Love Garden because I do a show called the Midnight Love Garden, which is actually a gospel show where I just try to get people to love themselves more so that they can love others more. And that song is really going to bless those listeners for real because it blessed me. Okay, so now that you've got the single out, what are you doing? Are you doing any touring, or are you performing anywhere, ministering anywhere?
Well, right now, the only ministering that I'm doing is just on Sundays when I'm at church, but I am open for bookings all throughout 2018. And if, anything that comes available, I'm ready.
All right. So how did you end up signing with One Nation?
Oh my gosh, my manager, T. Freeman, I honestly am not sure how she met him, but I know that when she got in contact with him, she's just like so excited. She's like, you guys, you got to talk to him. She set up a meeting, and once we got on the meeting and we talked a little bit, it was said and done. I was like, yep, sign me out. This is what I want.
Awesome. And I do believe you guys are going to go really, really, really far for real. All right. So go ahead and give out your social media and your contact information, how people can book you, all that good stuff. Let's get you out there. Let's get you some bookings for 2018.
Hey, I'm down for that. Hey, if you guys want to book me, you can contact my manager, T. Freeman. Her phone number is 270-986-7966. Again, 270-986-7966. And you can follow me on Facebook, Azaria Bunch. There's not too many Azarias out there, you guys. I'm sure you'll find me. My Facebook music page is My Heart Beats Music. That's Beats with a Z. I also have Instagram. It's My Heart Beats Music. My Twitter is My Heart Beats 09. You guys can follow me. You can send out any requests. You can message me. Again, contact T if there's any anything that you need me to come out to sing. That'd be to minister with church through music, or even if you want me to just sing at a wedding, I'm there.
Awesome. So are you just taking gospel bookings or R&B too?
I'm doing gospel bookings for now. Now, if I don't know about the R&B, it depends.
Okay.
But I guess it's just it just depends on what we're working with.
Okay. So do you have anything that you want to say to the listeners out there? Give them some encouraging words.
I just want to tell you guys to just go back to your first love, and that's what my first single was really about. Whenever I sat down and all the words started ministering to me, because I went through a very terrible abusive relationship, physically, mentally, and verbally, and it took God for me to set me up